I'm Nati and you're watching the Lighter Juice interview. Born and raised in London, Ontario. I've got a Portuguese dad, Italian mom. Dad's fresh off the boat, mom was born here, been here ever since. I started making music when I was 18. Started off DJing and producing out my parents' basement. It was just something to like pass the time. It was a cool hobby. I liked throwing in mixes and just having something different. And then it progressed into something else. Still producing, but more or less vocal type things. So they're supportive, man. They've been supportive since day one. At first, obviously, they thought it was different. Not a lot of people think there's gonna be money in that. And I think parents, you know, they look out for you. But once you start to kind of prove that you can do something with it and that you're enjoying it and having fun, they've been supportive ever since. It's not so consistent, honestly, and like trying to find my sound right now. Like I've been trying different things, some sad boy type shit, some hyper type shit. So it's just like, I'm trying to find that balance still right now. And it depends on what kind of vibe you're into, like going through a heartbreak or you're feeling hyped up. So it's like, depends. I've had a rule that would be like, I'd be tatted everywhere to neck. And then once you got to that point for the face, that's when you decide. I don't know, I have no problem with face tats if they're done properly. I see a lot of stupid ones, but I would probably do it. I don't really know, it'd be something subtle. Like, I don't know if it would be like on the, I don't know if I'd be able to get one like right on my cheek or like on my forehead, but. Okay, so I got this sleeve, goes all the way to my shoulder, and then I got a half sleeve that goes to my chest, a couple on my thigh. The one on my thigh is my artist named Natti, and that's from time ago. Me and my homies were in the basement. Not stick and poke, but it was a tattoo gun, but we had no right tattooing each other. A lot of them do kind of have meanings. They're not like, you know, family type things. A song I released, the owl here is like, I'm the owl, I'm up all night, like individual type, independent type. Got Lady Justice, where's the balance between, you know, like good, not good and evil, but like common sense, the right decision. I have one up here too that's like kind of relatively the same concept as that. Angel and a demon fighting over a person. It's like, yeah, it's the battle between like good and bad, you know? So my name started out back when I was DJing, and it was this like weird infatuation with like the Illuminati. My DJ name started off with DJ Illuminati, so corny. And then I broke it down to just Natti, and like a lot of people thought there was like a double meaning, like, you know, you could be Natti and then like Illuminati type shit. So it stemmed from that, and I kind of just stuck with it. A lot of people continued to call me that. They want to call me by my real name, so it's like, just stuck with it. It's sitting right there. Red Bull, it's like my coffee. Underneath that, Barks cream soda, it's delicious. I used to have piranhas, they're savage. I would get them again for sure, but like if I could get like a pet that you don't normally get, cheetahs, Savannah cats or something like that, like a bigger cat that could do some damage, you know? Honesty and loyalty. I don't like wasting time, I don't like people wasting my time, so I'd rather like, you know, not beat around the bush. If you have something to say, get right to it. I'm that way. Sometimes it gets me in trouble, but I'd rather be honest with someone than play something out for time on end and just, you know, fuck with emotions and shit. I definitely believe there's something else out there. We can't just be the only shit out here. Like, fuck, who really knows? But like, yeah, I believe there's something out there, some like, aliens. I'd probably be Squidward. I like people, but at the same time, some people are difficult to get along with, and like I find the mass majority of people are just like out in their own world, and it's just like, not hate everybody, but you're just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like the Squidward, like, nah. Man out here. It would be cool as hell, like when you died, you'd figure out all the answers you wanted to know. Where'd you come from? What is life? All that type of shit. But I don't know, I think for the most part, like when just like going to sleep, my friends hate me for this because I took them to watch it 3 times and it's like a fucking 3-hour-long movie. It's Tron, The Legacy, and it's because Daft Punk did the soundtrack for it, and I just love Daft Punk. And we were super stoned sitting like front row, so like the first time watching it was just like 3D crazy shit coming at you. Doesn't really relate, I just really like the soundtrack and like that they had for it and like the visuals. Being alive, honestly. It's a privilege to be on this earth and be able to do the things that we want to do, especially like right here, right now, stuff like that, you know? Like a lot of people take shit for granted, and you just gotta remember like there's less fortunate people out there. There's a lot of music that inspired me to create some music. What I grew up listening to that my brother got me on was just like Lil Wayne, fucks with him big time, man. Like repping your own fucking brand, your own style. Like he just put a lot of people on the map too. Like I respect that guy a lot. He really influenced me to to do what I'm doing right now. Social media, yeah, blessing and a curse. It's big for people that are doing music, creative kind of aspects, whatever kind of business thing you're doing. It's good to get out there. It's good for your reach. It's good to connect without actually having to go out and connect. I feel like a lot of people perceive it as everyone's always looking into somebody else's life and seeing like how good things are going, and like mentally, or you know, like that can affect people and how they perceive their own life, thinking that they're not good enough for some shit. So it's like definitely a good thing and a bad thing all in one, depending on how you use it. Don't get caught up in it. That's all I can say. Think with your head, not emotion. Sometimes, yeah, you gotta think with emotion, but think with your head. You know, a lot of people get caught up in their feels, getting sad, getting aggressive. Shit passes, things get better. Sometimes things get worse, but it's just being able to fight through that. If I could tell my old self something, and just be like, yo, just keep it cool, bro. Like, you got nothing to worry about. But sharks, and they're like, I have this weird vision. 2 feet to 3 feet of water, salt water. On vacation, I'll go swimming. Any deeper, I ain't fucking with it. Cause like, you can't fuck with a shark in its natural habitat. At least with like a bear or something, you can try to run, hide behind a tree, fucking dodge it out. But a shark, you ain't out swimming that thing. Trying to punch underwater, it's slow-mo. So sharks in like 3 feet or deeper water, biggest fear. Yeah, so I graduated school time ago, marketing at Fanshawe. I work full-time as well. Music full-time too, I'd like to think so, cause like I do classic, not 9 to 5, but you know, a good 8.5 hours a day. I come home, I still grind with the music. I put a lot of time into that, so it's like working almost 2 full-time jobs, right? Goal is music, full-time job is just something to fund the music grind. So if you know me, I like pogos. I like sushi, but like if I had to prioritize, sushi would be #1, but like quick time snack pogos, bro. I actually got onto this new thing, so this person at work was telling me that they made spicy pogos. I didn't believe them. Googled it, couldn't find them. So I have the sriracha sauce, and I was just poking it in the side of the pogo all over the place and just fucking filling it up with sriracha. So I'm on that grind right now, fucking fully loaded pogos. Back to that social media thing, like it's a good thing and it's a bad thing for society. It really affects with people's like headspace and type shit, and especially like you have prime minister, presidents, and all this, like everybody's pointing out the bad things. Like society's on like a downward spiral for sure, but there's still some positive things in it to look forward to. Society right now definitely needs to step its game up. I'm not about all the big and flashy kind of brands, more or less. Like if you catch me out in public, I'm just wearing a white tee, Fruit of the Loom, some track pants, some sweatpants, whatever. A lot of my gear though is Adidas. I don't know, they just fits well, easily accessible, affordable, some good shit. Before I go to bed, not all the time, I get stuck on those like top 10 type videos on YouTube. Paranormal type shit, or like ghost stories, and like, not that I wish that would happen to me, I'd probably be scared as fuck, even though I'm talking about like, yeah, I want it to happen, but I would be definitely down to experience some trippy ass shit. The first couple songs I did were coming off like a heartbreak thing, relationship thing, so like if you were listening to my music, you would understand, like you could definitely tell in the lyrics like that it's about an individual. More now that I've progressed from that, I'm just kind of writing what kind of vibe I'm in, taking creative processes from other people and like listening to what they're doing and be like, yo, I can do like my own little twist on that. And I've noticed this recently, I go to Williams downtown, grab myself a waffle, white hot chocolate, and I just chill there, grab some random instrumental off the internet. Not that that would be my set song for that, it was just more or less the concept. And I'll just sit there and write. It gives me the focus of not being at home and being distracted by playing like PS4 or like going to a homie's house and burning up or whatever, you know, like I'm in a mindset by myself, headphones on. I don't watch a lot of those superhero shit, but like when I watch Iron Man, he's just a badass, bro. Tony Stark. Had her mom, now I'm back on Stacy. Some of y'all might be too young, but Stacy's mom has got it going on, but she nasty like the waters in Michigan. The waters in Michigan were not looking nice, and my girl's just as nasty as that. I'll probably buy myself a house. Yeah, it's dope to have a mansion, but like you forget your phone in your bedroom, and it's like fucking 13 rooms down. I don't want to walk all the way to go to that. Like, I'd still have it as long as it looks nice, you know, like comfortable. So definitely a house. I'm gonna sound old as fuck. Life cereal's bomb, but it's bomb. But listen, Life cereal, it's like old man shit, gets a little soggy. So you can't put too much milk, because then it sogs it out. You gotta put a little sugar in there, slice up some bananas if you want, strawberries, whatever fruit you have around, but banana, strawberry is the type of shit to go for. But Life cereal, old man vibes, let's get it. Tan skin, doesn't have to be, but like tan skin, I like tan. Dark hair, even though I find myself always with a blonde girl. Booty, I'm a booty man. You can have it up top too, that's okay, but like I'm going specific type of booty here. I want somebody that has some goals, things in life that they're shooting for. Good girl. I played football, despite me being a small guy. When you're young, you think you can do anything, right? And I had this vision of playing football, going to Michigan, play for the Wolverines, but we're here now. The feeling between two people is mutual. You know, if you put 100% in, you expect 100% back. It's like a respect thing, you know. I work off, like, I might not like you personally, but if you show me that respect, I'm gonna give you that same respect back. It's just like treat people how you wanted to be treated. it goes a long way. Like it's a two-way street. Never give up, man. Stay grinding. You never know when shit gets popping. I've heard a lot of stories about people, you know, they're like right there. They just give up, or financials, or, you know, I hear a lot of excuses and things. Myself too, you know, everyone's got an excuse for something. Oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. You can literally do whatever the fuck you want, man. People are gonna tell you you can't, people are gonna hate on what you're doing. Just stay grinding out there. YouTube, Amazon, Google Play, iTunes, Apple, Spotify, all that shit. You can find it anywhere. If not, link my socials, Instagram, have all the links there too. Just trying to strive for greatness. Just wanna be happy in life. Because for a while I went through a time where I wasn't happy doing what I was doing. Yeah, you're making the money, but money doesn't buy happiness, you know what I mean? I kind of set myself back and reevaluated what I was doing and how I was feeling and how I could better that. End goal is to be happy and things that I'm doing to make me happy, and it's like I'm enjoying doing this, you know what I mean? Like more music, working with more people I really enjoy. You know, we can all strive together. It makes me happy, makes them happy. I want to see, it's like seeing people, you know, rise up. Casper, King Cruff, Collapsy, bro. Shout out Smooth for his studio. Shout out Doobie with the smoke. You got some good beats. Catch 22, TJ with the beats too. There's a lot of talent out here. I can sit here all day and talk about guys that are up and coming and guys that are doing work. I like to thank everybody for the support. Mom, dad, family, friends, everybody. New music coming, new music video. Thanks for having me, Lighter Deuce.